This is the number one too. Last night, Donald Trump went with Sean Hannity to another predominantly black church in South Carolina for a town hall. Trump rolls out these black folk that he thinks will somehow give him some sort of credibility in the black community because they support him. Well, I'm here to tell you that they don't. These people he brings out are not only not well respected in the black community, it's insulting for him to bring them out as examples of his great black support. Last night, he brought out Don King. Now, by this time, most of you have probably seen what he had to say, but for those of you who haven't, here it is.
Donald J. Trump, I know his father Fred is smiling now. You know that, Fred is looking at you now, The spirit is loud and clear. Donald Trump says, no, we're going back to inclusiveness. Everybody counts. So that's why when I see them try to ridiculize him or to try to ostracize and pervert, I want you to understand every white woman should cast their vote for Donald Trump, not for Donald Trump the man, but to knock out the system to help him.
I can hear you, right?
Everything that they would condemn that would be looked upon as some type of desecration and economic exploitation, he would just flip the coin and make it a successful occupation.
I can hear you, right?
Because you got to understand, my black brothers and sisters, they told me, you got to try to emulate and imitate the white man, and then you can be successful. So we tried that. So you say, if you can get some money, you can do this here. I told Michael Jackson, I said, if you're poor, you are a poor Negro. I would use the N-word. But if you're rich, you are a rich Negro. If you are intellectual, you're an intellectual Negro. If you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro, you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro. So dare not alienate because you cannot assimilate. So you're going to be a Negro till you die.
Don King is a clown. Period. The fact that you can make money in America does not make you necessarily a smart person, a person to be respected, or anything like that. It means that you can make money. Don King has made money through cheating other predominantly black boxers and being in league with criminals. That's how Don King has made money. I have no idea what that is he was supposed to be wearing last night, but it's not representative of anything African or the black community. That was Don King doing Don King. All right. What I would like to ask for the Trump campaign, and I know they have no reason to listen to me, nor will they not do this because it goes against their MO, which is fraud and sham. Don't have any more of these town halls that are fraudulent. Don't have any more of these town halls that are mainly attended by white people and by black people who want to be on television. And please don't bring anybody up here to speak on your behalf who represent the worst our community has to offer. I'm waiting to see who's next. Bill Cosby? O.J. Simpson?
Doc says I should be on my date and as good as new in a week.
And back on the force.
Third bird. That's wonderful.
Whoa! Oh, Frank, everyone should have a friend like you.
Amos and Andy are dead, so they're not available.
Andy, this thing is driving me crazy. And if I'd known figuring out income tax was going to be this hard, I never would have allowed myself to make no money last year.
Who else are you going to bring up there? I don't know. I want white people to know who might be considering Donald Trump. I don't think that this is going to... In fact, let me tell you this. You who are going to, who support Trump, who happen to be white, I don't think his appeal or lack of appeal to the black community is going to make one bit of difference to you anyway, because like Trump says, he can shoot people in the middle of Times Square and you'll still vote for him. But I want you to know that we know that it's BS. That's all. It's insulting, and I don't want you to think that you're getting away with anything, because I think you do. I think Sean Hannity has no respect at all for the black community, and I think by putting on these types of shows, he thinks he's putting one over on somebody. Omarosa, we understand why you're supporting him, because it's been pretty good to you. I mean, we wouldn't even know your name, actually. The general public wouldn't. People from Ohio would, maybe Howard University, and that's about it. We get it, but you're all kind of selling out. But, you get it. I get it. So, did you see that clown smiling behind him? Register to vote. Go vote. And if you're thinking about voting for a third-party candidate, I would encourage you to watch my video, my last video about voting for third-party candidates. I don't think it's a very good idea to go that way this particular election with all that's at stake. Well, that's it. It's a number 1, 2. Thank you for watching. I would like to encourage you to please subscribe and like or dislike with the thumbs on the bottom. And please leave a comment, if you would. And if you please, for God's sake, if you're crossing the street, please use the crosswalk. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Don King's anecdote was about advice he gave to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Don King gave advice to Michael Jackson. I don't get it.